What's up, people? I said some time ago that I was going to retire reviewing figures on YouTube and that I still wanted to maintain some sort of presence on YouTube. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, but I think maybe this might be the start of something new. We'll see how it goes. This is my Fastlane review. Uh, I just don't get it. Like, there's something missing to me. Um, why people were hating on the event this morning. Um, so let's just dive into it because I'm doing this all from the top of my dome. There's nothing written down, nothing pre-thought out. It's just me, my iPad, and the running clock. So I thought about maybe writing something up, but I just don't have the time to do it. It's just a lot faster to just spit out some words in 10-15 minute video than actually putting it all down. So, alright. So last night, WWE held their final pay-per-view before WrestleMania, titled Fastlane. Obviously, this is why this is the Fastlane review. I thought the show was overall pretty good. On my Facebook page, I ran an unscientific poll just asking what people thought of the show to either call it great, good, okay, or terrible. And I got like maybe 15 responses before I started recording this, and they were all either okay or good. There was one terrible. So overall, you can see that it sat in that middle pack, which I thought is fair. Okay, if you didn't think the show was great, that's fine. I didn't think it was great either. I thought it was good. There was a couple really good matches, and the other stuff was just kind of there. There was only one really bad match of the whole night, and we'll get to that in due time. And I'm kicking the table, so it's not an earthquake or anything. So let's start off with the kickoff show. Alberto Del Rio challenged Kalisto for the United States Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Match got about 15 minutes in the 3-star range. You want to give it a tick lower, a tick higher. I don't really have a problem with that. Kalisto retained, winning 2 falls to 1. Del Rio got himself disqualified in the first fall. Then a quick victory in the second fall. They battled back and forth, and Kalisto retained with the roll-up. Not exactly a decisive win, but I kind of figured they weren't going to give Kalisto a decisive win over Del Rio, as they want to keep Del Rio somewhat strong, as he is kind of one of the top heels. Whether you believe that or not, he is. So, solid match to start off the night. No problems with it, right? Okay, let's move on to the pay-per-view portion of the show. Sasha and Becky defeated Naomi and Tamina. Pretty good match. Decent to start off the pay-per-view portion. I thought maybe they would have went with Owens and Ziggler to start it off. It was in the 2.5 star range. I think it clocked in at about 10 minutes. In my preview with the John Report, I wrote that maybe it should have only went 7. It probably would have been better if it was on the shorter side, because I think they worked over Becky a little bit too long. But overall, it served its purpose. It was there to make Becky and Sasha look strong going into WrestleMania, because they are likely going to be challenging Charlotte for the Divas Championship. Okay? If you got bent out of shape over this match, I don't really know what to tell you, because it was a Divas tag. Naomi and Tamina, who I do like, by the way, and maybe sometime after WrestleMania they will get a bigger role. They have a nice chemistry together, which is good. It's useful in the Divas division for them to play heels like that. But Sasha and Becky come out on top. They're ready to go challenge for the Divas title at WrestleMania. Moving on. Now we got Owens and Ziggler Part 89. You might think I'm exaggerating, but I don't think so, because since Owens came to WWE, he must have wrestled Dolph Ziggler on TV at least 89 times. I was hoping that they were going to do something different with this match, because they've wrestled each other so many times, maybe a street fight type match, but they went with a regular 1-fall match. A little bit longer than they usually get on Raw, about 15, 16 minutes or whatever it was. Good match, 3.5 stars. I'd say is a fair rating for it. Ziggler retains with the pop-up powerbomb. One minor criticism in this match, enough with the super kicks already. This is not Ring of Honor. This is not New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is not in your grandmother's bingo hall. This is WWE. That move needs to be protected. That is Shawn Michaels, one of the greatest of all time Hall of Famers, finishing move, the sweet chin music. And everybody and their friggin' mother uses this goddamn kick now, and it drives me batshit crazy, especially when it's used as a transitional move. Ugh. If I had fucking hair, I'd rip it out, but I don't. All right, I don't mind Ziggler using it too much because he actually wins a few matches with it, but he used it three times in the match. Like, stop with the super kicks already. You fucking guys are killing me. Like, stop watching the Young Bucks. Like, oh god, with the super kicks. Please, all right, let's just stop. All right, enough with the fucking super kicks. Please, just stop with the super kicks. Enough. If you want to go use a super kick, go to TNA. Go to wherever the hell Jeff Jarrett is doing. I don't even know anymore. But just stop with the super kicks in WWE. Please, enough with the super kicks. All right. I can't. I just can't deal with the super kicks anymore. All right. Hold on a second. I'm back. All right. I gotta look up the match order on my phone. I was trying to do this off the top of my head, but I can't do it anymore. I can't remember exactly. I saw half of the show last night. And I saw the other half this morning. So what happens when you're 6 weeks away from getting married and your future wife wants to plan shit while there's stuff on television that you really want to watch. All right, let's see what was next. All right. This is why I couldn't remember, because this is the one really bad thing about Fastlane. And it was Big Show, Ryback, and Kane defeating the Wyatt family. Bray was not in the match. It was Strowman, Harper, and Rowan. Ryback slammed Harper like 9 times and then hit him with a shell shock. Again, with the super kicks. Harper, just chill out with the super kicks. All right. Why are the Wyatt family losing matches to two guys that are combined 100 years old and Ryback? I don't know. Because, like, this is what the problem is with WWE right now. They have no heels. They have none whatsoever. Zero. See that? There's nothing inside of there because that's how many heels they have. Okay? Bray Wyatt, when he busted upon the scene here, he could have been huge. Okay? Same thing goes with Rusev. Could have been huge, but then they ran into somebody. Some guy got snubbed at the Daytona 500 yesterday. Nikki Bella's boyfriend. You guys probably seen him on that show, the Diva Show, once in a while. And they never rebounded from that. Every single major feud that Bray Wyatt has been in, with the exception of Dean Ambrose, which is another thing that really pisses me off, has lost every major feud he's been in. That's why I'm glad they moved away from him facing Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. He's just not Brock Lesnar worthy. Okay? He's not worthy of facing Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, especially when his crew is losing to the Big Show, Kane, and Ryback. Like, just stop, man. Ugh. Like, I didn't get that at all. I really didn't. Next match, the match sucked. I'm not even gonna bother rating it. Divas title, Charlotte and Brie. I thought for a second when Brie locked in the yes lock, she might be able to pull it off and they would go with a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania. It was a nice tribute to her husband as she wore Daniel Bryan's kick pads from when he won the WWE World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 30. She fell short. It's a little sloppy at times, but overall pretty good Divas title match for a pay-per-view setting. Obviously now it was just like a placeholder feud for Charlotte and a nice little send-off for Brie since she'll be retiring soon, and Daniel just retired. So not much really to say on there, just that Charlotte's moving on to probably Sasha and Becky heading forward. Okay. Next, Styles and Jericho. I liked the match. I thought it could have hit 4 stars or higher. It didn't. 3.5 maybe, probably on the same level with Ziggler and Owens. I heard a lot of people bitching and complaining this morning about, uh, oh, Jericho was like, I don't like you, AJ Styles, and that was like what the whole feud was built on, that he didn't like him, but he respected him, and then he threw all that away by shaking his hand at the end of the match. That was a sign of respect. It's not like they're going out for frozen yogurt now. Jericho wanted to punch him in the face before he shook his hand. Normally, that's what you do with somebody you don't like. You want to punch him in the face, and then you realize, all right, man, I respect you, which I had no problem with. I thought it put Jericho's stamp on AJ Styles.